Does it say recording?
It usually comes on my side and tells me, did you hit
There's a
record?
black dot up there at the top.
There we go.
You've started
Now
recording.
It started.
All right.
Recording.
Hey, Mr. Barty, I appreciate you taking the time to tell me a little bit about your experience at our office. Could you tell me how you came to find us? Why you looked for us, and why? What made you come to our office?
I appreciate that, Dr. Still. I've had issues with my back for 20 years now, in and out of chiropractic offices throughout Canada and some of the United States. Recently, I've had major back issues being in the Dallas region. Ended up at the North Carroll Clinic, which is a highly renowned surgical clinic for back and spine. And the outlook wasn't great. I had severe herniations in my neck and going through that. So that was before Christmas of 2021. And 2022 ended up in severe pain again and realized that I couldn't continue my life this way. So while I was laid up in bed for a few days, I did some research and found your guys' testimonials online and your approach to rehabilitation, not chiropractics. I find you guys definitely have a different vision that way. We thought it'd be a good idea to start trying. And from there, it's been a great experience. If you ask me personally, I don't agree with chiropractics of not non-directional. I find you guys are chiropractics, PT, nurse practitioning. It's a full package to rehab where all disciplines come into play. So that's what really attracted me to your clinic.
Thank you for telling me that. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's important to really create a multi-pronged approach when dealing with chronic conditions. So I'm glad. What have your results been like since you started care with us?
My results have been actually very positive. There's always going to be bumps in the road when you're going through this level of care, but you've always been able to help me through those bumps along the way, and every time I've come out stronger. So everything has become shorter. So the chronic pain issues are there, but we've always been able to have the conversation to get through them. And where I sit today is far better than I was 2 years ago. So in less than a year, we've been able to correct a lot of chronic pain that I've had, and I can really see the difference just moving forward. My flexibility is better, my sleeping is better, just my overall strength is becoming better. So I'm looking forward to being able to get back to a good level of physical activity. I've been able to do some this summer. Compared, if you would have looked at me back in February, you would have thought that physical activity was no longer in my future and it was going to be glim, but that's no longer the case. I feel like I would be able to get my life back pretty quickly, and I've learned a lot through the experience as well. You go read about disc regeneration, it doesn't exist. Well, I can show you through the X-rays and through what we've done with your clinic that there is some level of regeneration you can do with your care.
Yeah, it's really neat to experience that. I like math. Could you tell me percentage-wise, like how much percentage-wise better is your frequency of pain?
Yeah, I'd say at least 75 to 80% better. And the reason I say that is a standard flare-up, as the term is used, would last 3 days of in bed, where now I can still be mobile, but I just have to manage pain. And we're finding better ways of managing that pain through like KT tapes, a lot of icing. Icing has helped out a lot. So just going through managing that pain, staying away from painkillers. I haven't had to take painkillers in over a year, which is amazing. I don't have to take any ibuprofen. It's just learning how to manage that pain has gone a lot better. And being able to just use topical use is so much better because like you don't get super foggy. Like when you're taking Tramadol mixed with a muscle relaxer to get through your day, you don't even know if you're awake. So we don't even have to do that anymore. And that we've done that in less than a year.
That's incredible. I'm really happy to hear your results. Yeah, you were in pretty bad shape when you first came into the office, and I was worried with everything that was on the X-rays. The fact that you'd been to surgeons, they didn't want to work on you yet, and your neck was worse than your back, even though your back was giving you more pain. It was all rather serious, and you could tell there was a lot of lost quality of life, or you were definitely wanting to do a lot more than you physically could at the time. So I'm happy that you're getting some level of quality of life back. And to be able to say that number, that's really crazy. That 3 days in bed, and now you're able to actually, you know, manage it now and still have some level of quality of life through it. So that's really incredible. Um, and me and you have only worked together for a short amount of time, so I would say there's so much more that can be done to continue to work with you as we plan on doing this fall. So
I'm actually
so
looking forward to it, being able to see the results in the short time I've been, seeing that my body's accepting these changes.
yeah.
Uh, I'm actually committed to the long term of this and just continuing with your team. Your team's been really good. Like, building an exercise routine for home that's supportive of my condition so that I don't have to constantly go back into pain management has also helped. So I'd like to work on that even more this fall, see how much further we can take before we're doing just like warm up sessions. In the fall, I'm looking forward to like, back to healthy style of living, diet, exercise, and with your team understanding my condition, it's a lot easier to go do that. So
It's
it's been
amazing that you've gotten so much improvement with no drugs and no injections
the
compared
no
to where you
injections
were.
is amazing. Like not having to go back and deal with that again. And to be honest with you, the constant medical bills that come through that you had no idea, I'll gladly stay in a spinal wellness clinic any day compared to going back to surgical path because the bills just never stop.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, I think ESIs probably average about anywhere from 3,500 to 5,000 a piece. So it's good that our care, our per visit average is less than that. So that's good. Um, well, I really appreciate you taking the time to tell us more about the results that you've had thus far. We look forward to sharing your experience with more people. So thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
And I really hope we're able to get this message out more. I feel it's one of those things that's hidden. The standard chiropractic 5 minute, a little bit of adjustment and move is what the normal person understands. I think we have to work together in getting this message out to more people so we can start changing more lives. I think that'd be really nice.
Yeah, I agree with it. And the what you said earlier about everything that you're doing now that you understand more, that's really what it's about. It's about people understanding what their spine should look like and then trying to put it back the way it's supposed to look. And once we do that, combine that with what you're doing at home and how you're advancing your knowledge, it becomes so productive when you combine the two. So I appreciate everything you've done at home, using kinesio tape now, doing all your home rehab. You've made it just as successful as we could have hoped so far.
No, I look forward to proving results on and to everybody that this is possible and everyone can do it too. You just have to commit to it.
Oh, well, again, thanks so much, and I really appreciate your time.
Thank you, sir. Talk to you soon.
All right, talk to you later.